Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to the How to Make a Junk Journal series. I hope y'all are doing well. Now, this really should have been my intro video, so I could explain to you, for those that do not know, what a junk journal is, how it's evolved over the years, blah, 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 right? But I didn't do that, so I'm doing it right now. I just kind of jumped in, and I'll show you what I did in a second. Now, I do want to go over some of the things, that I use to make junk journals. I have made many junk journals, many a junk journal. And you don't really need special items, you don't need special stuff. You just need paper, really. That's it, paper and glue. Paper and glue. And then, if you have the fun little toys like the side punches or the inkers or a sewing machine or washi tape, all those fun items that you don't really need, that's great too. You can use those as well, but you can just make a very simple one. Now, I'm probably not going to make a simple one. Why? Because I have all that other crap, okay? I have it all. And it's funny because I was listening to Pam at the Paper Outpost the other day, and it was really kind of funny. I thought it was funny anyway, what she had to say. She was saying, what was she doing? I'll link the video below. I think she was doing things with envelopes in her junk journals, and she's a great resource. She does a lot of videos on YouTube, and if you haven't heard of her, which I doubt, check the links below. Always check the links below, okay? But what she said was, she was acting like a subscriber and saying, but you've got all the cool stuff. And she says, yes, I do. Yes, I have all the cool stuff, which I have all the cool stuff too. And, but like maybe some of you are feeling that way, like, oh, well, you have all the cool stuff and I don't, right? Well, then she goes on to say, you do. Yes, you do. You've got to look around and start collecting and become a hoarder like me. And you're going to have cool scraps like me. Okay, that's how it goes. That's how you get cool scraps. You'll hoard. That's the secret. And that's so true. Like, it's so true. Okay. So, yeah, y'all can have cool scraps too, right? At the beginning of junk journaling, I think that over the years it's evolved, and now they're just basically beautiful handmade journals, right? But I guess typically, like in the beginning, I don't know when, whenever somebody decided to put papers together, sew in signatures, and call it a junk journal, they used like junk, junk mail or junk whatever, magazines or different papers from things. Now, basically, you just use whatever paper you got. You know what I'm saying? And I'll show you a few examples of the papers that I use in my journals. But over the years, and I've been doing this for quite some time, I've collected a lot of different types of papers. Some are vintage, some aren't vintage. I typically do not do vintage style journals. I do colorful hot mess journals, as most of you know. That's what I'm going to be making along in this series as well. I use a lot of different things. Oh, man. Okay, there it is. I found it. Okay, here's just an example, right? So these dictionaries right here, I used in 2020. I had 6 of them. I do creative daily journaling, okay? So I do a page a day, in my life. Every day, right? And I have done since 2015. But these are my absolute favorites because they are kind of like junk journals. It's just a handmade journal out of these beautiful dictionaries that I got from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. Again, always check the description box. I will have all the links there below, okay? Now, inside, I used a dictionary, a children's dictionary, okay? For some pages, right? So I collected pages, and typically what I do is I figure out you know, my purpose, first of all, for what the junk journal is going to be, right? I've made junk journals that I've given away. I've made junk journals for other purposes, whatever the case is. For this purpose, I made this junk journal for my creative daily journal. So each signature, and there are only 2 in here, believe it or not. I mean, look at this monster, you know, right? 2 signatures sewn in, that's it, because I like to have 2 months in each book. And then I put an eyelet here, and that's how I do my closure. That's how I do all my closures on all my books. I usually have a black spine. That's the way I roll. It's just what I like, you know? And so you can do it any which way you want, right? A lot of people make junk journals and they put a whole load of stuff in them, you know, bits and bobs and tucks and tags and pockets and all that kind of stuff. This book right here actually was originally just pages, and they are all the same size, okay? All the same size. All this stuff is from Sweet Brook as well. And they're just various pages, but they're all the same size, okay? Now I can tell you, if you can see right here, I have washi tape. That's because I butted 2 pages together and put washi tape down the middle to make a full page spread, right? I might or might not show you that as we go along. I'm sure it'll come up, okay? And then on top of the pages, see, like in here, I do... Well, this is the original page in the back, right? And I put these water-soluble, glittery crayons on here, rubbed them out with a baby wipe, and then I just get, you know, magazine clippings, or I print things off of the internet. And then I make, you know, tags, right? I make tags. So this is, good grief, this is like a piece of watercolor paper. I put Chinese tissue paper that I had received in Happy Mail, and I put our Chinese sign or whatever on the back just for fun. And then I just decorate using stencils, using stickers, using things that I print offline. And then this was something. What is this? Oh, this was my personality type, and that, which is really hilarious because I am the complete opposite of an adventurer. So I don't know where that went wrong. Okay. That was just something I happened to do that day. So this next page here, if you can see, you can't even see the background because, well, you can sort of here. And again, you can see, if you can see, I have washi tape here. So that means that I took 2 matte pages, butted them next to each other, put a piece of washi tape on the front and back, and then folded it in half so that I had a full page, okay? Now this is interesting. Okay, this must have been part of the map. It went slightly longer than the book, so I just folded it over, okay? These are things that I collected during my day. This is just a simple paper clip with eyelash trim on it, right? And then I got this from Mantra Wellness, tap into the power of writing. And then I just decorated a piece of graph paper, stuck it together, made a little booklet, you know. Anyway, those are just many, many ways of decorating and doing different things with your junk journal, you know. This here... Oh, I must have, I don't know why I did that. But anyway, I glued it in on 3 sides and made a pocket, right? This paper back here, right here that you see, is my own dyed composition notebook paper. And I'll put a link to that below, how I dye it. Oh, that's my son. Oh my gosh. A very easy way of dyeing. And then I just made a ginormous tag out of bits and scraps that were on my desk. And yeah, so I mean, there's so many different ways you can do this. You can sew, you can just glue, I did these here with this was like from right here, goals. Yeah, right, as if I'm ever gonna look like that, which it doesn't matter, but let's just say and be honest, I need to start walking again. But this is from packaging. I had got this little thing to put on your arm when you're running or walking, And so I just used it as a tag. I use note cards. I glue them back to back and make large tags, right? I get pictures from magazines and I make large tags. All sorts of different ways, okay, that you can do things. That was my own dyed paper, Let's see, this is like a quote card that I have a whole book of, and the background is some kind of sewing. Yeah, it's from a sewing book, okay? So various papers that I put in here, and then I add all this stuff to it at a later time, okay? But most junk journals that I'm sure most of you have seen have varying sizes of papers in them. That's what I'm gonna do in this next book. So we're gonna go on with that, okay? Sometimes I have large pictures and I just glue them on like this and make a large pocket to put in a large tag, right? So many different ideas, No junk journal, no two junk journals are the same. And that's probably what I like about them. They're so versatile, and you could do so many things. So last week, the first part of this series, which I'm going to title How I Make a Junk Journal, okay? How I make a junk journal. And this is the journal that I'm going to use to make. I haven't even gotten to do the cover yet, okay? Now, I realize I'm doing this arse backwards, okay? I am doing it all wrong, right? No, I'm not. I'm doing it the way that I do it. You can do it the way that you do it. You could do it any way you want to do it. I will tell you a really good resource as well for the making of junk journals, especially for written, like if you want to write a lot in them, is Natasha over at Treasure Books, okay? And I'll leave her link below as well. And one of the videos that I saw, because I knew I had this list somewhere, was she has this junk journal checklist prepared by Natasha from Treasure Books. I will leave the link to that video below so you can go get your own checklist, right? It's 6 pages. 6 pages, and she just has a checklist. So what I'm assuming is that maybe she writes let's say it's a bird journal, right? She would write, this is how I would do it anyway, bird journal, right? And then I would just check off the things that I wanted to put on it, right? I mean, anything from tassels, bead charms, wooden elements, closure, buttons, appliques, beads, buttons, metal corners, book plate, tie-dye paper, tea-dyed paper. See, tie-dye, I said that because I'm a colorful hot mess, you know. Scrapbook paper, book pages, music pages, dictionary pages, tracing pages, so many things, okay? So many things, and the list goes on and on, okay? 6 pages of it. And she does give detailed instructions, if you will, on how she goes about making a junk journal, okay? Sometimes I make my covers first, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I wait till the end, okay? This is the journal that I'm going to be making, and I'm only going to be using the book board from it, right? So when we get to that, I will be cutting the spine off, okay? Now, inside I've saved all the pages from the book, and this is why. When I look for books to use for junk journaling, I look for books that are sewn in, that have sewn in signatures. I pop the strings, and voila. I have in it, a whole thing, like to start a signature, right? So those are what I like to do. Those are the types of books that I in particular look for, but we're gonna get into making some other kind of, not papers, but other kind of papers, I guess, that we are gonna fold in half, but they're gonna be kind of piecemeal together. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. You guys are along for the ride, okay? And it'll probably be bumpy. I'm just saying, it'll probably be bumpy. So I really love this kind of paper as well. It's matte, it takes watercolor well, it takes acrylic paint well, it takes glue well, it takes water-soluble crayons well, because it is completely matte, but it is fairly thick, okay? The only thing that'll probably bleed through this would be a Sharpie marker, which They bleed through everything. So there you have that, okay? So there's that. And here's another thing that I do as well is I take one of the pages, like this is not a double-sided page, isn't that beautiful though? And see, this is the actual, from this actual book. So now I have a template. I know how tall, at least, my pages need to be. They can be wider because I'll do other things with them if they are wider, but this is basically how big they need to be, okay? So I keep that in mind so I know where to cut my papers off, okay? Now, this book is going to have a 2-inch spine that I will recreate. I will cut the center of this off. I will cover these with pretty paper because I don't like this here. And then I will fashion my own spine out of cardboard. I will show you how I do all of that stuff. And then I will go ahead and make the cover. Now, generally speaking, on my junk journals, I do not cover the front. I just don't. I don't put, I don't embellish, okay? I don't embellish the front because, number one, this is just beautiful the way it is. I might put some lace trim or ribbon or something like that right down the side here, but as far as this goes, I won't cover it up. Now, if I have an ugly book or a book that is not attractive, you know, on the cover or whatever, then yes, I will put like scrapbook paper or whatever to pretty it up, you know what I mean? But I usually don't embellish too thickly on this because these come in and off my shelf and I don't want stuff, you know, like falling off, okay? The cover of the book. Now, last time I was with you for this series, where's my third one? Oh, it's way over there. I took my Faux Flow books, some of them, and I deconstructed them, right? Which a Faux Flow, I'll put down below the different Faux Flow journal things that I have, but it's essentially a consumable book that you have on your shelf or you have next to you that holds a bunch of goodies and stuff like that. And so I put like stickers and fabrics and ribbons and stuff like that in this basket, okay? And then in this basket is what I'm gonna use to make, I have all kinds of things, okay, in here. And these little things I'm going to make into pockets, journaling spots, what tip-ins, you know, whatever, okay, to use within the books. Doilies, I have already made beautiful tags that I can use, little bags that I can use, all kinds of things in here, okay? So that was the second basket, and I am kind of challenging myself to use this stuff in the 3 baskets, okay? So in here, these are a bunch of different papers that I can use as signature pages. I'm just gonna sew this in there because I think it's beautiful. That's tissue paper, all kinds of pages, okay? So this is what we're gonna be working with today, this basket, I do believe. All right, now let me show you some of the other papers that I might or might not be including, okay? These are some of the things that I like to use. This is an analysis pad. It's just a large green ledger paper, okay? Got it at a junk store, all right? Again, you don't have to spend a ton of money to do this, right? All of these things right now that I'm gonna be showing you that I use in my books, I got for free or for about 25 cents, okay? Either at Salvation Army, like thrift stores, you know? So, and sometimes Salvation Army has a sale going on, like on the weekends or something, I don't really know, but they have sales where it's like 25 cents a book, you know? So, and otherwise, I don't spend like more than $1 on a book. I just won't do it. And I don't collect books anymore because, as most of you know, I moved. If you're new here, welcome. If not, I moved permanently like a month and a half ago or something. And I had to downsize severely, okay? And so I got rid of a lot of my books. However, most of the books I had received from my local library totally for free, okay? Totally for free. with exception to this one. This one I purchased, and I had originally purchased 2 of them, and one of them I sent to my creative cousin. This is the Edith Holden book. The signatures are sewn in, so when you get to the center of a signature, where are you, buddy? Where are you? Where are you? Come on now. These pages are super thick and absolutely gorgeous. What's going on here? There. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. I'll bring it up to you. If you can see, it is sewn in, right? You pop those strings, you can take the whole page out, okay? Let's see if one of these will fit in my book. Yes, it absolutely will, okay? That's another good reason to have like a template of what size your papers need to be. At least the height of them anyway. Okay, so this is a gorgeous book, all right? Gorgeous book. I paid for this. What was I saying too? Oh yeah, I sent one to my creative cousin. That was in the box. That got lost. That the United States Postal Service lost. Yeah, I know. I'm still crying over it. Forgive me. All right, so I use that. This is something called banana paper. And I think it looks like mulberry paper. Oh, look at that. It has envelopes on it. I do believe my girlfriend gave me this. And it is simply stunning. Okay, simply stunning. Now, I'm going to show you. I think we'll take 2 sheets out. And I'm going to show you something that I do. Okay, maybe, possibly. All right. Anyway, any kind of stationery, and again, like, ask your friends, ask your neighbors, ask around. Because a lot of times people are, they're just giving this stuff away. They don't need it or whatever the case is. Here is my sewing book. Again, these pages are sewn in, which is fabuloso, okay? These pages are a little bit thinner, but all I do is, when I find the strings, I pop the strings and I lift up the whole thing, okay? And then I have, where are you? Let me see. And I don't care what this is back here because half the time it's going to get covered up anyway, so it doesn't matter. There are the strings, okay? They're right in there. I can pop those out, use them as a page, okay? As a whole page, so I don't have to reconstruct, I don't have to, like, redesign the wheel or whatever that's called. This is an old Farmer's Almanac, the best. I got it for like, I don't know, 50 cents or 25 cents or something. Now this is glued in, so I would actually tear the pages out, butt them together with either a piece of fabric, a piece of tape. You can also take like just a 2-inch piece of paper, fold it in half, and make like a hinge for it, okay? So I use those. Again, you don't need, these were all free or 25 cents, okay? These are just beautiful. This is very glossy paper. I would fussy cut stuff like this out. That's simply gorgeous, okay? Simply gorgeous, all right? So yeah, beautiful. All right, here's another thing. This is super old. I don't even know from when it was, but let's see, 1970. It's not super old, but it's, it's old. But these things, you can tear out and put in your journal, right? Let's see. Oh, this is an old Shel Silverstein. Yep. These come out. These are sewn in. This is what I mean. When you pop the strings, right, you have a whole sheet. Okay, so there is no cutting and extending or whatever unless you want to. And I do have a video on extending pages in a journal for a junk journal, and I will link that below. Here's another one sewn in. Beautiful. Look at those images. So gorgeous, right? These are, I just pop the strings, lift the whole thing out, okay? And I have, look at these beautiful illustrations. So pretty. This one here is, oh gosh, this is a really oldie. I don't even know what year, but I got this again. Okay, Roman numerals, not doing it. Okay, I will. 50, 60, 70, 76 it looks like. But that can't be. I don't know. 50, 60, 70. That's what it looks like to me. But anyway, now, see, this is interesting because it's stapled in. Okay, I would pop those staples, and then again, you would have this whole thing come out and you could use it, right? Super fun. Okay, so there's that. This is a music book, and I found this interesting because it's kind of like almost like mimeograph color, like that purpley blue stuff. And this, I do believe, is sewn in. No, I do believe it is not. Let me just check and see real fast. Anyway, just want to give you an idea of some of the things that I use, that everybody, let's face it, that everybody uses in their books. This is a world atlas, okay? Now, this is super awesome because, now, I think these are glued in, which stinks, all right? Yeah, these I do believe are glued in. One of two ways you can go about doing this. You can actually take a heat tool to the spine and they will come out relatively well, okay? Or you could just take your X-Acto and cut them down, whatever. But I like this particular atlas because it's matte paper, okay? That's what I like. I do not really care to have the real glossy paper. Look at that. After 5, happy hours barbecue. I don't even know. This is like, that's scary. Okay, I don't know. This book my girlfriend gave me. Again, hit up your friends, guys, you know? Look at that, Book of Music. Her son used to play the piano. But I love this, so beautiful. Minuet, oh. And anyway, yeah, this is great paper. It's already aged. I mean, it's gorgeous, right? So, again, free from a friend. This was, you know, less than $1. Look at that. This is the city of Miami. This is where I grew up, and just really cool, you know, pictures. You can make all kinds of things. I love this book. You know, you tear it out, you got these cool edges, all that jazz. Oh, like this one right here. And it is matte finish, so, which I love, you know. So that's really cool. And then this book, this is like a score pad, right? There are so many things out there. You just have to look and, like Pam says, start hoarding, okay? But this stack, quite literally, I do believe, with exception to like some dictionaries and things like that, this is all I have to make. This is all I have. Like, please. I know people have rooms of stuff like this. I don't have the room for that, so I chose a select few that I keep, you know, for making journals. Now, what I think is a fabulous idea is, well, this is also what I do too, but what I think is a fabulous idea, and I might consider doing this, is mass producing, okay? I can't zoom you out anymore, but in here are a bunch of pages that I've taken out of books already, right? That I can thumb through if I want to. These I'm not all too crazy about. These were from like a very large designer magazine, and they're just they're too glossy for me. Some of these just have beautiful pictures on them, you know? So I might just add this in my journal and not even journal on it. I don't know, you know? Or do reverse journaling and cover up the bits I don't like, you know? Like that. Like, look how pretty that picture is, right? Anywho, yeah, so I could just thumb through this thing, right? And what I would like to get to doing, I think, at some point, is I want to mass produce signatures, okay? Now, for the book that I'm making, wherever it went, oh, here it is. For this book, I think I'm just gonna do 2 signatures because the first book that I showed you, the Orange Dictionary, it has 2 signatures in it. Believe it or not, each of those signatures was only 8 pages, okay? And you saw how thick it gets, right? Because I put in a lot of stuff, you know? I like adding a lot of stuff, you know, to my books, but I do not like the alligator mouth. I do not like that. And so, yeah, it's gonna be a 2-inch spine with 2 signatures in it. But I think I might end up putting 10 to 12 pages in. And here, let me tell you why. Because some of the pages are going to be this right here. Okay, let me just scooch this aside. This is vellum. Let me show you the package. I'll put the Amazon link below. It will be an affiliate link, just so you know. But here it is. There it is. Translucent vellum paper. 93 GSM 8.5 by 11. And it goes in a laser or inkjet. And I have an inkjet. No bleed. It's beautiful. It's beautiful paper. Okay. So what I did was I looked online for free vintage wallpaper. Okay, that's what you need to look for, free vintage wallpaper. I would put the link, however, it asks you to download the image, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I downloaded a virus with it. Who knows? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but I don't want to be responsible for y'all's computers, okay? So you're on your own as far as this, but look how beautiful that is. That is just stunning to me. I love it. And this idea I got from the sweet and talented and very creative Kanoi, okay, from Notes and Hues. All right, love that lady. Oh my gosh, I've been watching so much of her, and I just can't wait till another video of hers comes out. Like, I'm just chomping at the bit. Anyway, I've seen her use these in her journals, and they are beautiful. They are just beautiful, and because it's on vellum, it, like, you can see the image clear through to the other side, right? Oh gosh, so gorgeous. So I did 3 of them so far. There's another one. I do want to make my creative cousin another journal and hope that it will get to her this time. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. And I love the sound of vellum. Yeah, and the feel of it is just fabulous. So I forgot what I was saying already, but anyway, let's go back to this, okay? Like, I just found this paper when I was rummaging through my bookshelf, and let's see here. Okay, I would have to cut it down, which is no big deal. No big deal at all. So, but, okay, look here. Here's a tip for you. Now, I could very easily, this is super thin paper, I could very easily fold this in half, right? But then when I would go to put it within my signature, let's say this is my signature right here, okay? It would, you know, be quite a bit smaller. You know what I mean? And maybe I don't want it smaller. Maybe I do, and that's fine. I can just go like that, and it's no big deal. But maybe I want it, you know, to be as big as, you know what I mean, the paper, or very close to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna overlap these babies, and I'm just gonna do it right here, right now. I should really have something underneath this because I don't want to get glue everywhere. Let's get my little my magazine here. All right. Now I'm going to glue, and I might go back and stitch it. I'm not sure. I think that'll probably be in the next video. So actually, in this video, what we're supposed to be doing is putting like a signature together with the stuff that I have. And then the next video is I'm gonna show you like how the pages actually turn out. Let's see here. I'm just kind of trying to match these up. They're sort of matched up. As matched up as they're gonna get, okay? Now, because I am very finicky and picky and all of that, I'm just gonna cut that little thing off. All right, now it's glued, okay? Now, we have a paper here, right? Again, I might go back and sew it, whatever, okay? But now I have a paper that I can simply fold in half, right? Fold in half, there we go. And now I have a page that now I just have to cut off the top. Actually, I didn't do it enough, so I will have to trim off the edge, but oh well, no big deal. No big deal. So, there you have it. There's one way to extend a page, okay? And then I would sew it, not sew it, but I could sew it here and here on the edges, right? And then this would be the center of it, okay? So we have, there's an idea for you. Okay, let's just start building, shall we? I don't know yet. Okay, we're using this right here. Oh, you can use scrapbook paper. You can, oh my gosh, you guys, there are so many things, doilies, all kinds of things, right? We are going to be dipping into this box right here because I'm trying to use the stuff that I had for, or from my Faux flows, okay? Again, this is my template, right? So, do I want, I think I'm just gonna use this for the beginning part because I just love it. It's just beautiful. Okay. And it begins. Okay, so let's see here. Let's move some of this stuff. Again, what I'd really like to do, oh, let's get this beautiful blue one. Golly, that's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. That is just so pretty. Okay, this is what I do. Now, what did I say? I was gonna take 10 pieces of paper, I think. Okay, let's see what some of these bigger ones are. Here is this. So it goes like this. This is just a piece of calendar, right? But I just think it's so pretty. And this is gonna be willy-nilly, guys. Willy and nilly, all right? Let's see. So that's gonna go in there like that, like so, I think. But we need to chop off some of the top. So let's get the paper trimmer out. I'm not even measuring, guys. I'm just gonna cut. I know it's scary. I know. We'll see. We'll see if it works. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Now, yeah, okay. So there's that. Can you see all this? Yeah, you can. Okay, so that's 1, 2, that's 3. Now, let me just tell you, the reason I'm doing 10 to 12 pages is because I am going to have these kind of things, either something like that, like the vellum, or I'm gonna have a doily perhaps, you know, that might or might not be used as a page. So all those like specialty kind of things that are just kind of there for decoration, I'm not counting, okay? These books, this book also will not be for a particular amount of months, okay? It's gonna, I'm just gonna start it when I start it, and I'm gonna finish it when I finish it. I know, clutch your pearls, ladies. I've never done that before, okay? Never done that before. Will it be daily? I have no idea. What I do know is that it will be in chronological order, because that is one thing I cannot step out of the box, okay? That is frightening to me. Okay, so now we've got 3 here, and let's just pick something for over there. 3, well, I don't know. We'll pick this right here. 4. Now, that's gonna have to be cut off. So, This is just a piece of old, what's it called? Magazine, right? So we're just gonna cut that off. And yep, that'll fit right in there like that, okay? I don't worry about, ooh, let's pick this colorful piece of paper. Actually, I'm gonna put this maybe like that. I think, yeah. Okay. I like that. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm sure one of you guys will tell me. This is really cool. This is a brochure, so I will actually sew it on one side or the other, right? I think I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, I like the different layers and seeing the different layers, okay? I have a piece of this right here. This, I think I'm just gonna put this. Is that casting a shadow? Forgive me. I'm gonna put this right here because I like that. Let's see, come on now. Work with me. All right, yeah, I like that. Okay, now here's another thing you can do. You can scooch like one of your shorter papers up to the top and scooch your other, oh, come on. Of course it doesn't work when I'm filming, right? Scooch this down to the bottom and scooch this up to the top, right? And then you have different layers as you see it, right? And I think that's really super cool, all right? I think that's super cool. All right, so there we have that. Let's see. I'm just picking from this basket, right? Look at that. A map, right? Yes, yes, please. So we'll stick, or maybe we'll stick this inside here. And now I'm losing count, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. We're not gonna freak out, okay? We're not gonna freak out. I think that's adorable. It is, I mean, it's for spring or whatever. We're heading into, I'll save it. Yeah, I wasn't gonna, guys. I wasn't gonna do it. We have this. That's cool. Let's see, what was back here? Nope. We can put this right here. That's fine. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, look. This is like addition paper. We'll put that right there. I like it. I like it. Okay, we have this right here, which I had seen this map, and so I took it out, and we're going to use it. I do believe let's check. I thought that I had looked at this as far as how big it is. And it should work fine. If anything, I would have to fold it in. Okay, so here's what happened, right? This is what I do. I had this, piece of map. So I folded it in half first, okay? It's too big, as we can tell from my template, right? It's too big for the book. So we take it, I'm gonna fold it a little more just to be on the safe side. We fold it, and we can either leave it as a flap, which I have done before, or we could sew it here and here, glue it. If you don't have a sewing machine, doesn't really matter. And then on this side, I folded it in as well, okay? So we're gonna put that in here. Oh, guess what I forgot to put? Some doilies. Yes, because I like doilies. Now, some people, let me just tell you, some people like a lot of bare surfaces, okay, in their journal, because obviously it's, well, not obviously, I shouldn't say that, because everybody makes journals for different reasons and, whatnot. I do use written journals, okay? Sticking that in there, all right? I use written journals, so yeah, I want pages that I can write on, right? However, With these, like this right here, I could write on. This right here, obviously, I mean, I could write on it, but you wouldn't be able to really tell what I wrote on it. But I cover this up a lot of times. You know, I will cover this or parts of it, and I will make something. You know, I will make a tuck, a tag, or a pocket. All right. Over here, I might just decorate this with just a collage or something. You know, that's the other thing that I was getting at, as well as the purposes for this particular journal is it will be my creative daily journal. However, and it will be in chronological order, but it's not going to be like 1 page per day. You know what I'm saying? I might come in here and I might decide to do a beautiful vintage collage on that page and put a quote, you know? Therefore, it won't have a date. It won't have, you know, my daily events or whatever. You know, it'll just, if I feel like coming in here and want to be creative, then that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's the purpose of this journal. And that's why all these papers are so busy, because a lot of the times I'm going to end up covering them up or painting them or whatever. Okay, whatever the case is. All right, so let's see here. Let's just count. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I already have 8 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. 6. We're gonna go ahead and put this doily in here. 6. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to fold it kind of in half. And this I just smush papered. I'll leave that link below too. It's a fun way to color paper. Very inexpensive. If you have Crayola markers and a water bottle, you can do it. Oh, and a piece of plastic, you can do it. So I'll leave that link below as well. Am I caring about the colors and if they're coordinating? Nope, I'm not, okay? I'm just not. I don't care, all right? I do not care. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, let's put this in here. This is just a rando piece of paper, so we'll put that in there. I oftentimes like just white paper. We also have this. Let's see. We also have this piece of like tissue paper. We could put that in there. Why not? Okay. I just have to cut it. Okay. Now this is one of those things too that it's, you know, I don't know. It's not going to really be used for anything. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. This I will do though. I like this. This is a little bit thicker. It is a really pretty page. And it was bigger, so I just did a fold and I'll sew it, glue it, whatever. Okay, so there's that. I really would like, let me see here in, I did have, thought I had, over here somewhere, I'm in the same room, guys. There it is, okay. I wanted another piece of just white. This right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here. Now, these are just store-bought journals that are stapled together. You know, I get them just at the Dollar Tree, or I get them in little packs of something for a couple bucks, okay? You know what, I did want to put some scrapbooking paper in here as well. So let's see. And we might almost be done, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. I'm gonna put this in here. 9, 10. Look how cute that is. Oh, that's so pretty. Was that 10? I don't know. Y'all know I'm gonna have to go through this again, and I love this too. A life well lived, a year of fond memories. It's just an old birthday card, but see in here, I could cover this with a paper and do something with it. So I like that there. And look at this gorgeous envelope, okay? Hello. My mother-in-law gave those to me for something. When they bought their house, there was, you know what I might do? Let's see if this is too big. It might be too big. Oh no, it is. It is too big. You know what I could do though, is I could, yes, that'll go perfectly. Or should I put it in the front? Ah! No, now I'm in a quandary. Should I put it in the front? I think I should. I'll put it here. Okay, so that's gonna go there. So you can use envelopes as well, right? Oh, you know what else I was gonna put in here? Okay, it's gonna turn out to be more than, which is fine. It's gonna turn out to be more than my 10 or 12 pages. Okay, no biggie, all right, no biggie. I'm gonna put one of these glassine bags in here, and then you just simply slit this side, okay? So that's gonna go in there. I think that looks really pretty, like that. Okay, and then I did have another one. Here's another one, super cute, super cute. Okay, so we're gonna fold this one in half. Now, obviously, you could always do a page like this, and you know, if you can you even see that side? Yeah, some of it. Okay, you could glue it flat like that and make a pocket out of it. You know, you could do whatever you want, okay? But I do like this here, and I think I'll just stick it right there. Okay. All right, now I thought, okay, here's an idea about these things, okay? And this is gonna be in the next video. Hang on to that thought, okay? Hang on to that thought. Hang on to this thought. Hold on, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11. Let's count this one. 2 totally different, right, signatures. So there was 11 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not counting the envelope. 10, 11. Okay, so I have 11. I could technically do 2 more. I could technically do 2 more. I love this paper so much. It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it. I hope it will tear. Here's to hoping, guys. Okay, we did it. Oh, we did it. I just think it's flipping gorgeous. And that is like just perfectly, right? The right size. I just think it's simply fantastic. I think it's gorgeous. There is no rhyme or reason for any of this, guys, either. No rhyme or reason. And I'm doing that on purpose because I don't care, number one. And why not? You know, look at that beautiful paper. Oh my gosh. It's just stunning, isn't it? And I do believe that that will go in there. Where did my thing go? I lost it now. Oh no, there it is. Okay, let's see how. All right, we'll just cut. We're gonna cut this off a little bit, okay? Because I really can't salvage like a sliver, you know? Some people do, I do not. Not even if it's beautiful paper like this. We're just gonna cut it. Okay, I lied. We're gonna save that, okay. Don't tell anyone, okay? All right, let's put this somewheres. All right, where should we put this? I think this is so pretty. Should we put it like that? And then like this? Again, do I care that this so totally does not go with that? No, I do not. I do not, okay? Part of the challenge for me, which by the way, I hate challenges, but part of the challenge for me is to use the stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. But okay, back to these, right? I have these beautiful, these appear to be like origami papers, right? I could absolutely take this like this and, you know, fold it over and glue it on there, and I have extended the page down some. I could move this up here. There's so many things. I don't want to cover up that flower, but it can go anywhere. That's my point, okay? Like, I can go ahead and sew it right onto here, and then I have another little tabby do thing, you know, that I can use. Or there are just so many things that you can do. In the center, some people like to, when they're sewing in their signatures, they like to then glue this shut so it's a pocket. Then you can just decorate that side if you want for more journaling or whatnot. So there are just so many possibilities, okay? So many possibilities. So let's see. I love that card. All right. So now let's just close all of this up. What's going on here? All right, see? Okay, then we have this, and then we have that, and then we have this. Some of these aren't folding properly. They're just being naughty. All right, so let's see if we can get this, okay? I should really have a bone folder. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, just to get the creases nice, right? All right, now I'm gonna take this part of it, and it might be that bag that's being naughty. I don't know. Okay, and we're gonna crease these down. We're gonna make sure that everything is nestled in, all right? I don't know if I like that there though, because it's like map on map, you know what I mean? Maybe I like the doily. Doesn't really matter. That's what I keep trying to tell myself, but apparently folks, it matters, okay? Yeah, I like that a little bit better, but I still don't want map on map. Okay, so let's see about taking this beauty and here. I thought this was going to be a rather quick video, although I did go on and on about no, I don't like that. Ugh. Okay, I might have to add another sheet of paper. All right, let us where is a paper here? Let's see here. Oh, dagnabbit. All right, hang on. We use one of those, perhaps. That's a whole lot of pink, right? One of these, perhaps. Okay, I dyed these. We're gonna put this one in the other one. All right, let's see if this does anything. I don't know though, because they are the same size, you know what I mean? Nope, that won't work either. Okay, we're having a bit of a problem here. Having a bit of a problem. Let me think for a sec. All right, I got it. We're gonna just get a piece of yellow, I think, a scrap of paper that I have right over here to my right. Where's the yellow? There it is, there it is. Okay. Oh, is that gonna work too? Geez Louise. No, because if I fold it in half, it's only that big. Oh, for crimey's sake. Okay, here's another lesson for you. So this is what we're gonna do. We are going to offset it, okay? Where's the center here? Kind of like there. All right, and it goes to there. Kinda, sort of. Okay, I'm eyeballing, no big deal. All right, this is what we're going to do. We are simply going to offset, let me just see, I'm going to mark that with my fingernail because I'm technical that way. And I'm going to cut that off because that is the height of my book. All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. All right, so we want, I think we want this in here like this. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. So let's try this again, shall we? All right, I'm over here. All right, so now I have this signature. Okay, there's that. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Kanoi. That's just gorgeous. Okay, so there's that. Here is, you know, I can do something, whatever. Okay, then we open it up and there's that. I can do all kinds of stuff. Again, I can take one of these, right? And I can simply sew it on here, right down the edge, right? And I have this beautiful piece of paper here, okay? Which I might end up doing, I don't know. Okay, and then we have the ledger paper. Then we have the magazine paper. Then we have the little bag. And now I'm not thrilled about the stinking doily. Oh my gosh. You just have to play around with these things, okay? I like the bag better in the middle, I have to say. Okay, sort of in the middle, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, but it does, you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Okay, then we have that. Then we have this gorgeous paper. And then white, which is perfectly fine. And then we have this beautiful piece of wrapping paper, white on that side. Okay, hello, doily. There you go, okay? And you know what else? I'm gonna put this paper in. This is turning out to be a lot more than what I had anticipated, which is fine. It's fine, it'll all be good, okay? It'll all be good. I'm not gonna worry, not one single iota, okay? But I like the way that that looks. Okay, then the matte page. Then this right here, then this right here, and that's it, right? And then the other side. Okay, so this one is done, all right? And it's pretty darn thick, okay? I have to say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I ended up with 14. Okay, I don't care. It's fine. I love it. I think it's going to work out beautifully. And let's work on the next one. Okay, so one thing that I am going to do, however, is paper clip it, okay? Just to keep them together. Okay, so there's one. Now, again, like one of my goals is to sit in here one day, of course, not rambling on and on and on, although I might, I'll just do it by by myself. And like mass make these, you know what I'm saying? Just mass make them. And then when you go to put them in a book, no matter what size the book is, you can cut it down or whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? I'm loving that. I'm loving it. Okay, so let's see. Here, let's see if we can find a spot for this pink paper somewhere. Okay, so this one goes like this, and I'm just gonna flatten that down with my fingers, okay? Get it, oh, well, we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so yes, colored paper. I'm gonna scooch that down, okay? This paper, and again, like, I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way to do this. Oh, did I ever tell you I'm changing the name of this series to not how to make a junk journal, but to how I make a junk journal? Yeah. Okay. And then this, I'm just scooching these as I go. They kind of are already in the center-ish, so I think this I want in the center, and this, let's see here, what's going on? This paper is, something's going on with it. It's not like, all right, hang on, hold the phone. Yep, okay. All right, let's see here. Let's just go in the middle. Okay, so this, I actually, I like this better like this. Yep, I do. So that's the way it's gonna go. All right, then this is gonna go right in the center of that. Okay. And then this is going to go in the center of that. And then this whole thing is gonna go in the center of that. I love how those are. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's get the bone folder out here again because these are misbehaving. Okay, now the doily. Which, do I care that it's purple and pink and there's no purple and pink on there? Nope, I do not care. I do not care. Okay, this was gonna kind of come down to the bottom. There we go, like that. Then this was gonna kind of go to the top, like that, I think. And then this was gonna go this way like that. Yes, okay. And then this was gonna go like this, and then this is gonna go right in the center like that. Okay, now, oh, I forgot the pink paper, dang it. Dang it. Okay, let's see where that can go. That can probably go right here. Yep, why not? Just gonna tuck that in there, right in the center. Again, this goes in the center. I'm making this like so much harder than it really is, guys, like for real, okay, for real. All right, there we go. Okay, that looks gorgeous. I could even, like, again, I have, it's just a scrap, but I could decorate by, you know, come on now, gluing this on if I wanted to, just because it's florally and I like it, you know. I could sew it right here. This could, oh, there we go. It could be a tuck spot, right? Or I could use this beautiful yellow piece. Anyway, just some ideas for you. I will show you exactly what I end up doing the next time I come on for this series entitled How I Make a Junk Journal, okay? So there are the two signatures, okay? They're gonna go just like that, all right? Most of the things I used were from this basket right here, most of them. That's why, one of the reasons why I really, really want to just sit in here one day and do like a mass, I don't know, tell me, like, if you guys regularly make journals all the time, junk journals, is that a good idea or is that a bad idea? You know, like, I just want to come in here and make up a whole slew of these, right? And then I can, let me see here if they'll even go in here, but then I would have like a basket like this or something and just have them right in here like this, right? And then the next time I need a signature, I just take one of these out, right? I mean, I don't know. That seems flipping brilliant to me. I don't know about you guys, but it sounds good to me. So yeah, that's what I might do. I don't know. We'll see. There was another book in here. Now I don't know what the heck I did with it. Good gravy day, Elizabeth. Oh, there it is. Okay. I do think, let me see if this will even work. here's another book. This is a book that I got from, I'm only gonna keep you a few more minutes. I think this is a brilliant idea. You let me know what you think, okay? All right, thanks. If I should mass produce signatures, because it would just make my life easier when I go to make a journal. That's one of the reasons this video series has taken me so long to get off the ground, because I really have to be motivated to do this. These things are so easy to whip together, but for some reason I get like a brain freeze. I don't know. Anyway, here's another book I got from the lovely Carla Frizzell. It had a faux flow in it, and I took the innards out, right? I think I'm gonna make this into my new Creative Cousins journal. I'm just going to put a spine in here, and then I'm going to, you know, help that spine strengthen by using a piece of canvas. And then on the top, I'm gonna put a piece of scrap paper. Of course, none of that matters because I'm not doing it right now, but back to the mask making. Look at this. These would fit in here fine. Okay, let's get all this other crap out of here. All right, let's see. If I had 2 signatures like this, I think I might make this book 3 signatures. Okay, they would definitely fit going this way, right? So the width would be fine. It's just the height, but guess what? Okay, this is about 1/2 inch, right? So if I scooch this up and, you know, split the difference, it works out perfectly. So you know what? Hang on. I'm sorry to keep y'all. I really am. I just want your feedback. You know what I mean? I just want your feedback. Let me just see here. What the heck is going on? Okay. Sorry, I was in my cupboard. Okay. See, I have a lot of these books. I have the book boards, right? Let's just see. Let's check these out, okay? So, okay. Now, see, these would be too tall, all right? They would be wide enough, or probably a little bit too wide, but I don't really care about that per se, because I like stuff hanging out over the edge. Some people do, some people don't. It's everyone's preference, but all I would have to do is cut off the, you know, the tops. Okay, guys. All right. So you tell me what you would do. You know, like, do you want to, would you mass produce these and just, I love the way that looks. Oh my gosh. Again, thank you, Kanoi. Yeah, mass produce, I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you would do. Because I would love to have just a bunch of journals to just pluck off my shelf and start using, you know what I mean? Instead of having to make them every single time, you know what I mean? I like that idea and I like it a lot. All right, I am very happy with my 2 signatures. Now, what you can look forward to if you've survived this long, kudos to you, okay? Kudos to you, and I so appreciate your time. Next time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through these and I'm gonna do my sewing. I'm gonna do a little bit of embellishing, okay? I might sew ruffles on the edge. I might sew tabs on the edge. If I'm gonna do any sewing at all, I wanna do it before I bind it into the journal, okay? So I will do that on my own, and then what I will do, I just had an idea. I'm gonna tell you, or I've already told you in a ramble session, never mind. Okay, what I will do is, yeah, I'll do all the sewing parts of it all, you know? If I'm gonna sew anything, I will do that first, and then I'll bring you back and show you how I'm gonna do the cover, and then how I'm gonna sew in these signatures, right? Oh, I love this. I'm gonna love this. Okay, yeah. Yep, and I just had a brilliant idea for that. Okay, yeah, hopefully you would have seen that brilliant idea on whatever day, Monday, the ramble session. So, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Good Lord, okay? Oh my gosh, that's like an hour and a half you're never gonna get back. So, but I do appreciate you. I appreciate you. I love how these are gonna look. Yeah, it was fun making it with you. A lot, like I said earlier, these are so easy and simple. They really should be. I mean, there's really nothing to them except for me, it's my own brain holding me back. You know what I'm saying? These things like can get whipped together in literally 20 minutes. I could have a whole book done. But it's just my brain saying, no, I want this here and that there, and no, that doesn't look right, and I don't like that there, and I don't like this there. But really gather up your papers. It doesn't have to be expensive. Print some on vellum if you want, if you have a printer, if you have a printer. Check your local library, okay? Call your friends, call your neighbors, anybody getting rid of old books, please let you know first, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, most of my stuff I have acquired, I have acquired for free at my library, at my local library, okay? I no longer hoard stuff. I'm now wanting to use it up, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. And I do believe I'm gonna make a ton of these, okay? Because this was so much fun. So I'm gonna stop now. I really am. I think I've had too much coffee. So I will bid you adieu and wish you a very, very happy Friday. Yeah, a very happy Friday. And I want you to have a great weekend ahead. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now. Ooh, leave your questions below if you have any. I don't know. Okay, bye.